So next to me is a gentleman everybody knows. Every freaking body knows because he has a Grammy nomination. He has hits after hits after hits. He's not only a producer, he is not only a singer, a rapper. I would say you are a holistic musician. Welcome, Ty Dolla.
Thank you for having me.
How do you like Switzerland so far? You've been in Montreux, hanging out in Zurich now.
Switzerland is beautiful. I'm definitely thankful for being here and blessed, and can't wait to rock this festival today, and God is great.
Yes, we're looking forward to your show because we missed the one in Montreux. You already had a show. How was the vibe over there?
Lit.
Didn't expect anything else.
Stupid lit.
And you had a day off in Zurich, right? I saw a picture on Facebook, I think.
Yeah, I had a day off and I shot a video, so it wasn't really a day off, but it was nice.
You know who the guys were who shot the video? They're friends of ours. They used
really?
to work with us. Yes, Marco and Ruben, right?
Yeah.
So how did that come up that you suddenly just... I heard they got a call on that day, like Ty Dolla wants to do a music video.
Yeah, my homie Gabe Shadow, who I'm doing all my videos for campaign with, he just hooked it up. He directed the video, and your guys came out, brought all their equipment, and hooked us up. And shout out to them because they're lifesavers, and they were able to just put that together in one day. So in the video, y'all are gonna see some real cool shit. Believe that.
When did you come up with the idea for making a video here in
Right
Switzerland?
there on the spot.
Right there.
Yep.
So you just were feeling it, being in Montreux, and said, "Hey, I need a video here."
You know what? Like, campaign's about to come out soon, so I'm just gonna shoot all the videos right now and do it a little different this time. I feel like with Free TC, we just dropped the project, and I feel like everything needs to be like proper planning, So this time I'm going crazy, and I think we'll see a difference.
I mean, it's definitely your time now, I think, because now your album is out and everybody's talking about it, everybody's buying it, and the documentary came out also in April. Would you tell the Swiss audience again, like, what is this project about? It's not only an album, but it's also a movement.
Yeah, Free TC is just, it's like one of the greatest albums ever, first of all. Second, it's a movement because my brother's name is TC. He's locked up in LA for something that he didn't do, and that happens to people all over the world. So what I'm doing with my power and my fame is just bringing attention and awareness to social injustice on my people in my country, and you see it keeps on happening every day. Just last night they just shot another dude, and the night before that they shot another dude, or a couple hours before that. So it's just going crazy right now, and I want to put a stop to it. So I'm speaking out, and we need more artists to speak out and more people to get involved so we can put a stop to this. Everybody deserves to, live. It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. And I think like these days it's even worse. Like there was always a social injustice, I think, especially also in the US. But now everybody talks about it because it's happening that police shut people down who are not even armed and things like that, or people are getting locked up like your brother, and there was not even a proper identification, as I heard in the documentation. Yeah. How do you think is that even possible? Like, it shouldn't be even possible to lock people out without evidence, right?
It is what it is, man. It happens all the time, and it's been happening for years. So we just got to figure out a way to put a stop to it. So I'm stepping up.
So this is your way of doing it?
Yep.
Doing an album. And do you think that could really get your brother out of jail? Because injustice is there anyways, right?
I'm just raising awareness, and doing my part, and then it's going to spread. Love spreads. So I'm doing my part, and all the money from the album, I'll put it back into his case, and, I'm gearing up. We beefing up, and hopefully we'll see a change.
So you think money can change it?
Maybe. If you hire the right people, and it's just that investigation. It costs a lot of money, and then every time, you pay a lawyer, they're like, oh, we need more for this. We didn't think it was going to be this much, and da 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 da. So hopefully money can do it.
And it is legally possible to roll it up again, and
yeah,
that's possible.
To get another appeal, yes.
Okay. So that's already a good news. And do you see already a change, like since the album came out, with the people, with the mindset? Are people talking more about it?
For sure, more people and more people and more people are talking about it, and then people keep on getting murdered. It's a crazy situation, but like I say, man, it's good times are coming. Shit's gonna change, man. People are definitely awakening and realizing what's going on.
I can see from here with the shades, people can't see it, but it really touches you when you talk about it, right? I mean, it is heavy. And have you ever come to a situation where you felt racism or injustice personally as Ty Dolla Sign?
Of course. Shit. I just was in Amsterdam recently, and I went to watch the sex show with my girlfriend and a whole bunch of the homies, right? And as soon as the screen opened up and there was two black people, all the white people in there got up and left.
Really?
I swear to God. And like I'd never seen that. I seen shit like that on TV, like on like racist movies and shit, but like never like in real life. And like that shit was crazy. And this is in Amsterdam.
Wow. And I thought in Amsterdam
In
people are very
2016.
chill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of heavy. Oof. And I watch a lot of stand-up comedy and everything. Do you know Gerard Carmichael? He talked about it. He's very, very funny. And he said, like, a lot of black men are just, hauled by the police because someone said a description which could fit to anybody. Did anything like that happen ever to you?
Yeah. All the time, just growing up, getting stopped for no reason by the police, telling me I fit the description, walking down the street, just getting hemmed up for hours, them coming to my grandmother's house, just fucking with us, man, handcuffing my grandmother, handcuff my mom, handcuff my sister, handcuff me, all the homies, and then line us up in front of the house, and then just go through the whole house and fuck up everything, and then don't find anything, and then leave, and never show a warrant. So, and we're not the only family that this type of shit happens to, so.
And they don't need a warrant or anything to get in? They just come in?
They do need one, but they just...
They do it anyways?
Yeah, because if my grandma just happens to let them in on some nice shit, and then they fucking turn, like, all right, everybody put your hands up. Like, this
with
crazy.
Just a regular family, with the grandma and the mother and everything. This is insane. Do you think the situation will be better once your daughter, she's around 10 years old now, I think, right? Or 11 even? I don't know.
11 now.
11? Yeah. Do you think her future will be better in talking about these kind of situations?
For sure, it'll definitely be better. I think the world's gonna change. I think people are gonna realize this shit is corny as fuck. It's like we all have Instagram and Snapchat, and we're all in tune. So the fact that this shit still happens, I look at it like it must be the old dudes. You feel me? It couldn't be like our generation. It could, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
So what kind of world do you wish for your daughter, Jalen? Like, what do you wish for her, and what kind of advices do you give to her?
Same thing every parent wishes for, a beautiful world, and I give her the best advice, I just tell her to do her, and stay educated and, just stay on your own. You don't have to worry about what everybody else is doing. Just stay focused. So she's doing her thing. She just graduated from elementary, straight A's.
She's very adorable.
She's doing great.
Does she already know what she wants to be once she's grown?
Not really. Sometimes, one time it was a singer. One time it's making clothes. One time it's all different types of things.
Would you wish her to see on stage? Is that something you would like to pass on? Because I know your dad used to be a musician.
Not really.
Not really? Why not?
Nah. I wanted to do something else. Be a lawyer or something.
A
be
lawyer?
a doctor or something, yeah.
That's something my parents would have wished for me too. Like a serious job with safe income and everything.
Fuck all this music shit. This shit is crazy.
I think you, as a dad, see stuff in the music industry you want your daughter to be in? Maybe like what are those?
I don't
things?
want her to be in music at all.
Why?
I just said it. It's just crazy.
Well, crazy is just a word, but it would be interesting
Crazy
for me
speaks
to know.
a lot.
So you can't give me like real examples, like what happens in the industry where you say like this situation, I don't want to see my daughter.
Obviously, I just wanted to say crazy.
Okay, it's just crazy. Let's move on to
Clearly.
the next one. So your daughter doesn't know yet what she wants to be. You as a kid, did you know who you wanted to be? Did you ever expect to be the great artist you are today?
I always knew I wanted to be a dope artist. Really, it wasn't really being an artist. It was being a producer at first. I just wanted to make beats and, be like Timberland or be like, Pete Rock or be like Ty Dolla, or just one of the great producers. And then one day after me and YG did a show, he came out with like his first $10,000 in cash for doing a little three-song club date. Gave me $400 for doing the hook on Tooted and Booted with him. Gave Mustard $400 for DJing and walked away with that big-ass stack of cash. And I was like, fuck that. I'm about to be an artist.
Because you wanted the dollar in your name as well.
I got a family to take care of, you heard?
Mm-hmm. So was money actually really the only motivation? Or did you realize?
It was like what made me stop being shy about it. Mm-hmm. What made me stop being like, oh, I don't really want people to know I could sing. Like,
did singing took you more to get out with than producing and playing music?
Yeah, because just playing music is just like whatever, but singing is like,
It's
damn, everybody's
more
looking at me. Oh shit, But now I'm over that, and it's fun. It's better when everybody's looking at you. If they're not looking at you, you have a problem. Hello.
And you're now also known as a producer because you also work with the greatest artists. Like, looking at your album, like you have so many features, including Brandy, for example, like bringing back the old artists who used to be like really big.
Mm-hmm.
How come that everybody seems to wants to work with you? Everybody has one or two features, but you got simply everybody from Kanye, and you work with Chris Brown and Rihanna, with everybody. Why? What is it about you?
When I hear the beat, I'm just using like all my homies as like instruments, just like if I say this song needs strings on it, it needs guitar, needs bass, this song needs yay on it, this song needs Brandy's texture, vocals, backgrounds. Like I've always loved it. Like I'm just using it as a keyboard sound, you know what I mean? Like that's
so
how
you
I look
at
it.
Technically.
Like on some frequency shit, rather than like some dick riding shit,
Mm-hmm. So what gets you inspired?
If I could have had it my way, it wouldn't have said featuring. It would have just said the song name.
Uh-huh.
But I guess they said Apple or iTunes wanted to put the shit, so I'm like, okay, cool.
Because it's standards nowadays.
Yeah.
But you see it more musically in that sense. Who do you think is musically the best artist in 2016? Musically.
Jacob Collier.
And why do you think he's the best?
Just because, it's not just regular radio shit. It's not just 2 chords, 3 notes, 4 notes. It's like real shit, like vocally, musically. He's playing keys, he's playing bass, he's playing drums, everything. So it's just sick, like dope music. And for a young kid that's 21 years old to be that advanced in music, it's fucking amazing, man. So I'm a fan.
And what gets you inspired?
Dope shit like that.
Music from other people as well.
Yeah.
Do you just listen to music in the Western world, or are you a listener to world music as well? Because you bring in elements I can't imagine that comes from the West. That's why I'm asking.
I listen to everything. There's this one guy I listen to a lot named Anthony Valadez. He's a DJ on this station called KCRW. You can get it at kcrw.com. Just find his name, Anthony Valadez, and listen to his show. He comes on every Monday. He just plays all types of shit. It could be some fucking Brazilian music, some African music, some random artist from Los Angeles or Orange County that's dope as fuck that, like, you know what I mean? Like, So I listen to him a lot.
How
I
do you
listen
find
to
all these people? How do you find them?
Anthony Valadez. I've been listening to KCRW since I was a kid, and it used to be Garth Trinidad was my favorite DJ, and he's still dope. He's on there, but Anthony Valadez, he just hit it home. And who else? Beats Radio is dope. You know, I got some places that I fuck with. But anyway, digging it as well. Still go to the record shops and just listen to random vinyl and pick it up and, you know, find all the vibes and the waves.
Cool. And that comes out through your music
Sure.
after the inspiration, I guess. And
For
we're
sure.
going to see it at Frauenfeld, the festival. And we are really excited to have you here as well.
Oh,
What's the
thank you.
most exciting thing you've experienced here in Switzerland?
Most exciting thing so far I've experienced, probably when we were doing that music video, I got to go on top of this hotel called the Euro Hotel. And I'm sure not a lot of people get to do that. The view is crazy. We also rode in a boat. I'm not about to give away all the secrets in the video, man, but I saw some shit. Switzerland is beautiful for sure.
Wonderful. So what can people expect from your gig at the festival?
One of the best fucking shows you've ever seen in your fucking life. Hello.
Hello. What's the best show you ever seen?
Beyonce's Formation Tour.
Yes, I got tickets for it. Don't give away too much, but
Yo. Straight up. You see how fast I answered that shit?
Yeah.
Like I've seen everybody's show, and like she definitely is shitting.
I saw her already twice with Destiny's Child one and once
Yeah.
Her Life, and she is just wonderful. And I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it, but I'm looking forward to your concert
Oh,
first.
thank you.
Thank you very much for the interview. Ty Dolla.
Thank you. Soon, so I'm just gonna shoot all the videos right now and do it a little different this time. I feel like with Free TC, we just dropped the project, and you know, I feel like everything needs to be like proper planning, like, you know. So this time I'm going crazy, and I think we'll see a difference.
I mean, it's definitely your time now, I think, because now your album is out and everybody's talking about it, everybody's buying it, and the document. So next to me is a gentleman everybody knows, every freaking body knows, because he has a Grammy nomination. He has hits after hits after hits. He's not only a producer, he is not only a singer, a rapper. I would say you are a holistic musician. Welcome, Ty Dolla.
Thank you for having me.
How do you like Switzerland so far? You've been in Montreux, hanging out in Zurich now.
Switzerland is beautiful. I'm definitely thankful for being here, but it was nice.
You know who the guys were who shot the video? They're friends of ours. They used
really?
to work with us. Yes, Marco and Ruben, right?
Yeah.
So how did that come up that you suddenly just... I heard they got a call on that day, like Ty Dolla wants to do a music video.
Yeah, my homie Gabe Shadow, who I'm doing all my videos for campaign with, he just hooked it up. He directed the video. Blessed, and can't wait to rock this festival today, and God is great.
Yes, we're looking forward to your show because we missed the one in Montreux. You already had a show. How was the vibe over there?
Lit.
Didn't expect anything else.
Stupid lit.
And you had a day off in Zurich, right? I saw a picture on Facebook, I think.
Yeah, I had a day off and I shot a video, so it wasn't really a day off. And your guys came out, brought all their equipment and hooked us up. And shout out to them because they're lifesavers, and they were able to just put that together in one day. So in the video, y'all are gonna see some real cool shit. Believe that.
When did you come up with the idea for making a video here in
Right
Switzerland?
there on the spot.
Right there.
Yep.
So you just were feeling it, being in Montreux, and said, "Hey, I need a video here."
You know what? Like, campaign's about to come out.